Hey, what's up guys? Ashley here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Thank you to all the new subscribers and those still subscribed and the new ones, and thank you people. I appreciate you. Hopefully this message is meant to get out there because yesterday I filmed 2 videos, but they wouldn't fully transfer or wouldn't show up at all. It upset me, and I realized and accepted the fact that maybe it wasn't meant to be out there. Whatever is meant to be will be, so hopefully this will be meant to be, and I won't have it wasn't necessarily wasted time, but I felt like all the messages need to get out there, you know. Okay, so I gotta download how to be your authentic self, and I accepted a part of myself, and then I watched Pick a Card from Melanie Williams, and she talked about the same thing. Then I got the feeling I should make a pick a card about this. So she helped inspire me. So she, and then spirit, you know how it goes. And other words that I need to say are, if you want a private reading, go ahead and get it because my prices are going to be raising on the 17th. One question is $1.11. Third question is $3.33. Testimonials on my website. You can join me on Patreon. You can become a patron. Help support this channel. Yeah, or if you vibe with me, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And follow me on Instagram for a chance to win every Sunday a free reading. You just gotta enter the contest by commenting. Okay, now that that's out of the way, I need some more water because holy shit, that was a lot of talking. We have 3 groups. Group 1 is tarot, and you've got strength on the top along with the crow, whichever one you're drawn to. Group 2 is High Priestess of Earth. Number 3 is the number 3 card, and the Spiter. Group 3 is Skull of Light Illumination with the witchy broomstick. I made that and I'm like, okay, now what am I gonna do with that? And I might put, you know, the little cinnamon sticks, not really sticks, cinnamon grass like things you can get from the store around this time. I might add that to that, make it a little more spooky. And cinnamon is a really good protective scent, herb, spice. What is this? Anyway, timestamps will be in the first comment you see and the description box, along with all the cards I use and all the details and just everything you could possibly think of. Okay, I think I said all I needed to. Probably not. It'll probably come up later. Whenever the title. I need a checklist of shit so I can get my shit together. Okay, we're gonna start. Can you see? Can't see. Good. So your authentic self, group 1. You're obviously drawn to the strength card. With that, you have naturally been through a lot of shit. You could be a Leo as well. You may also have the mane of hair, like a stereotypical Leo. Either a mane or just like really nice hair. A lot of hair. You take very well care of your hair. I can't word well. Words are hard. But this is not a coincidence that this card came out. So as you are becoming more and more of your authentic self, you're taking off that mask of what you once thought you should be, what everyone has told you you should be. And she is embracing her shadow, her dark side, her lioness self. And a part of being your authentic self is accepting all that you are, shadows included. Shadows being what people perceive to be negative, bad. You could also be seeing a lot of force, because I just seen that 444. Look it up, it might mean something to you. Look up the spiritual meaning of lion too. I don't know what it means. Let me know what it means, because I'll probably forget to look it up myself. So shedding your old skin, being your authentic self, means shedding all the layers of what everyone else told you you should be, including your shadow self, just shedding the skin of, that's bad, you shouldn't be that, you should stop that, you shouldn't hold anger, you shouldn't be blah 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 blah. Guess what? We all have anger, and it's not a bad thing, it's just human. So get rid of the sense that you think it's bad. Who is group 1? Keep in mind this is general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't. And you might be drawn to more than one pile. That's completely okay. There might be more messages for you. Some people even watch through the whole thing. 555 if you sing that too. Okay, what else can so group 1 about their authentic selves? So I want to say part of your shadow self. It can be snippets of the dark shit you've been through in the past. And with that, you just have to acknowledge it and accept that if you didn't go through that, you wouldn't be who you are right now. So there's strength in seeing that and accepting it and not letting it define who you are and fuck with the rest of your life and your well-being and all that shit. There's more than you need to say to that, but let's see what. I just saw the Sun card. It might make an appearance again, but that is the most positive card in the deck. And you might have been through some shit where they've taken your sunshine. They say you shouldn't be so happy, so bright, so joyous. You should be more serious, more strict. I say, do what makes you happy, be who you want to be. And for myself personally, I'm just a goofball. I want to make people laugh. That is, if I make one person laugh in the day, that's you having a vision, watching Kendall trip down. Okay. That is a success. So what do you, like your secret joy? Is it making people laugh, making people smile, helping someone, creating something? What's the first thing that pops into your mind that you feel you shouldn't be, but you are? As long as you're not hurting people, animals, be your authentic self. If you have the urge to hurt someone, you have to check and see where that is coming from. Are you just wanting to hurt them because they hurt you, or you're still hurting the world? I feel like that is your heart. Like your heart's too big for your body. Melanie Martinez. It's running through my head right now. Crybaby. You might have been told that your heart is too big, you're too sensitive, too sweet for this harsh world, harsh reality. Yeah. Same, bro. Guess what? The world turned upside down. Exactly, kitty. That's terrible. The world is spinning in your favor, and as you release all those snippets of love light, you see the stars in the flower. Is that a flower? That's supposed to be, that's the sun. I'm looking at it through the viewfinder. Your love is light, love is power. So being too sensitive, that is power. Having compassion in this harsh world and not letting someone take it from you, that is power. As you release that, you're crying tears, you're helping the world grow. Send the vibration rise, making all the harsh negative shit less negative. It's universal law. Everything just is. There's no light and dark. It's the labels we put on them that makes it that way, and that gives it the energy to be so dark. Because light or dark, everything, every single thing, everyone just wants to be loved and accepted by someone or something. And the Queen of Swords on the bottom right now. Look at her. She's fierce. Fierce. This is something you're suppressing. The things you need to say, the things you want to say about whatever. And you have a fire. Someone's trying to extinguish your fire. Or maybe you're trying to extinguish your fire. Say what you need to say regardless of who's going to accept it and who's not. The right people will hear your message and not jump to conclusions and judge you and be all negative Nancy. Or negative Nick. Why is it just Nancy that's negative? Say what you need to say. That's a part of who you are. You have a lot to say. You have a lot of wisdom. So, say it. If I think. What else sets? Take them. Okay then. The Hierophant. Yeah, you just have a lot to say. You want to teach, you want to show people the way, because you've suffered through some shit and you want to help to guide people, but you feel you're unqualified. Life experience makes you qualified. I was just thinking about this myself, like before I started this. Like, why do I keep doing this? Do I have enough life experience? Do I know what to do? And it's just like, yes. Yes, I do. Been through some shit, seen some shit, done some shit. And I am 23 and haven't went to college. Thought about going to school for psychology. I'm just saying, if you have the experience, even if it's not technical, you can help people in your own way. And if you feel the need, go get that qualifications, that degree. Maybe you're going to school for something and you want to go to school for something else. Go do what you want to do, because you don't want to waste your life doing something that makes you just unhappy. And you got the 8 of Wands. I'm just looking at her expression. That's gonna be you. Bored as fuck. If you're not doing what you really want to do, what your heart is calling you to do. It could be social work. Got the 8 of Cups. That is supposed to be a happy card, but here I'm seeing, I believe it's supposed to be a happy card. Any Hoosers. It's like one of them is walking away from something, turning their backs on something. Are you turning your back on yourself? What you want to do, not what everyone else wants you to do? Think about that. Now crybaby is running through my head. Queen of Cups. You have all these emotions, all this intuition, all this knowledge that you just want to teach people. That's who you are, if it's resonating. So, take this moment, pause the video if you feel like it, meditate and just ask yourself, who are you? Who am I? Let's go, last piece of advice, clear energies, recharge. Last piece of advice I can give you. Okay, never mind. Get you something else. Clarify with some other tarot. do you want to say? Look at that, the world shot out again. Get a good one at a time, or maybe not. What do you know? The world shot out again. Coincidence? I think not. Okay. World. Yeah, I'm just gonna layer. The world, therefore. Six of Swords, travel, change, your death. You are saying goodbye to your old self. You got the Knight of Wands on this deck here. Put it up there, you can see it. Perfection. Yes, I'm crazy, we're moving on. Anyway, this is like necessary travel, change. This is the death of an old self. You releasing, because you keep, the things that you used once to love are making you miserable now. You can't figure out why. It's because it's not who you are, it's what you think you should be. The Knight of Swords, moving quick. Oh god, they're gonna collide. They're playing, checking. Yeah, that's actually what I'm getting. It's like this change is coming quickly, and it's gonna happen one way or another. Stop resisting. As soon as you accept who you are, the abundances that you've been trying to manifest and all this are finally going to come to light. This is an abundance itself. Stop resisting. And if you are, feel you're like very stubborn, you have to have the facts, you have to let go and just see what happens. Because you know all that you need to. The Queen of Chalices, the King of Cups. All these emotions, all this intuition, and you are the only one standing in your way. Then the 10 of Cups, or the 10, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, it's 9. 9 of Cups. There's only one standing in your way. About to have a panic attack because I put that over there and it looked like I thought it wasn't recording. I'm recording it, obviously. You're too smart, too intuitive to be the only one standing in your way. The universe is pouring these signs out to you, these synchronicities, for a reason. It's giving you moments to ponder what you want to do, the steps you want to take. That's something that someone told me in a... She called me out on my shit. Even though it wasn't directly towards me, she called me out on my shit. Therefore, I subscribed and said thank you. So, I'm calling you out on your shit. If you keep seeing these signs, these synchronicities, maybe like you keep seeing a certain card over and over, maybe you're a Leo or a Scorpio, and you keep ignoring the things, or a Taurus, the universe isn't the enemy. You're not the enemy. Stop fighting it like everyone's the enemy. So that I can give group 1 infinite supply. Can you see it? Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of tomorrow's. The signs and synchronicities are not to confuse you. They're pouring out to you. So you can stop, take a moment to ponder, trust your intuition. What are they trying to tell you? You know. You might have asked for it. Give group 1. Sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. It could be like a certain environment, certain jobs, certain types of music, movies that you're becoming increasingly sensitive to, and you can't watch, hang out, do what you used to do anymore because you're changing. You have to either learn to adapt, learn to flush things out of your system, or avoid them. and you can't flush them. Focused in, okay, you can flush them or transmute them into something else. Something that's less harsh on your vibration. It sounds so weird. Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target and you will make your mark. Yes, because you are an arrow. The universe is giving you this moment to figure out what you want, to find yourself, to just chill out for here and now. And as soon as you let that bow go, the arrow go, well, technically you're letting it go, and then anyway, you shoot that arrow. The abundances are going, you're going to be pulled in that direction. Shit's just going to keep flowing naturally, and just it's going to be overwhelming. So you're not going to have a moment to question, chill out. What do you know? Another bow. Guardian, keep your loved ones, no, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. I was trying to say that again. Interesting. Maybe that card means something to you. But 2 bows. This is saying, stop trying to control everything. Stop resisting. You don't have to see the full picture to trust and believe that everything's going to be okay. Because universe, source, God, whatever, not the enemy. No one's the enemy. You're just making yourself out to be the enemy as well. Oh. Then purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. I just gathered spiritual retreat. That could be something you're into, something you want to do. If so, go do it. If that's not a thing, you don't know where anyone's near you and stuff, take a moment to take a shower, take a cleansing bath, go be out in nature, sing your heart out. And also you can meditate. I'm surprised that wasn't on the bottom of the deck. Meditation. And easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So things might be going very slowly for a reason. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not fucking shit up. Universe, source, God heard you. But it's telling you to take this moment to rediscover yourself, be your authentic self, and then find out what you truly want. That is all I'm getting for you. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day, and if you want that private reading, check the description box below. If you want to vibe with me, go and like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And if you feel like it, you can become a patron, help support this channel. I'm going live, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, on the patrons, because I promised them a while ago and I couldn't deliver, so I'm gonna try again. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye. Go there. Group 2. Hi. How you doing? Okay, that just like flew from my fingers. You could definitely be single on 3s. Or 3 could mean something to you as well as 4, because that was number 3. This is 13. Some of you might have asked the universe for a sign, like 13. And I just felt you like, oh shit, there it is. Because it just flew from my fingers. It's like you summoned it, and it just back at you. Okay. Okay, gonna leave it up. So you were drawn to Earth. Let's just see what else comes out, and then we shall go from there. to who are they? Also, a way you can do this is simply figure out what makes you happy, what makes you miserable, separate them, and just do what makes you happy. Or at least limit what makes you miserable. If it's like something like doing the dishes. Who likes doing dishes? But truly, what makes you happy? What doesn't? What can you not get enough of? Here lately for me it's been sculpting, creating. Are you like that too? Another 3 and a 4. Da, da, da. So trapped. I feel like you grew up in a really strict household where it's gonna be like a bitch to break through those belief systems because it almost became systematic. Like you don't even know who you are at all because they raise you to be a certain way. Like to believe in certain things could be like religion, could be whatever. But you were just keep hearing systematic system. 3, 13, 34. You definitely have control issues. To be frank, it could be a love interest who breaks you free from your shell of who you think you should be. You get complicated. 11 can mean something to you as well. Or 27, 17. So that's what we were just at. Fledgling. 1. That means something to me. Ask for a sign. 111. I see it. I acknowledge it. Okay then. Then 33. The 3s, bruh. Loyalty. Oh no, Stevie Ray's being cut off. Cannot. Oh, good, because they're a little bit better. Stevie Ray Johnson. So, 3s. Can mean different things. Look it up. It might mean something differently to you. I'm going to put this up here. Can you even see the lurve? You can barely see it. It's fine. I'm being very nitpicky. I realize this. I need to let go of my control issues too. I might be channeling your energy. You might be very, things have to be in order, systematic. And the 3s, okay, I was talking about the 3s. 1s mean manifesting. Like a doorway has been opened in your dreams, your manifestations, coming through, coming true. 3s could mean angels and guides, ascended masters are around you right now. 10s, I don't remember. So, what had happened was, sign I asked for 111, 1111, just seen 1111. Maybe you were asking for signs like that too. Maybe in regards to love. I don't know. But honestly, it seems like you really have no idea who you are. I want you to take the time, sit down, meditate, write down, who am I? What makes you happy? What makes you sad? What makes you miserable? Just write it all down. Find out who you are. Get some clarifiers. And this could be what you're summoning. being yourself, because I feel you are just so gentle, down to earth, chilled out. And maybe you were around people who are the opposite of you party. You might be very introverted, they might be very extroverted, and you feel like you should be that way. Like, personally, my situation, what had happened was, my sister is very extroverted. She'll talk to anyone. She's not afraid to say no. Like, hey, how's it going? I'm very introverted, and we're both Sagittariuses. So at one point I thought I should be more like her to be like a true Sagittarius. But nah. This is before I realized astrology, the charts, all that. And I'm a cusp. So I have Capricorn and Saggy. Are Capricorns typically more introverted? Funny story. The cusp of Saggy and Capricorn, the cusp of prophecy. Coincidence? I think not. I'm such a nerd, and I'm proud. Okay. I'm not gonna take those because I wasn't asking, wasn't focusing. I get some clarifiers for these cards. Who is the group 2s? Snippets of group 2s, because this is general, so it's not gonna resonate with everyone. For some of you, 3s are really sticking out because you might have asked for signs for 3s. And then you got the devil on the bottom. Da, da, da. Right now, I want you to, whatever you think should be, wipe that slate clean. Because nothing should or shouldn't be a certain way, a certain system. Everything is as it should be. Everything just is. You are the way you are for a reason. You are perfectly okay the way you are, as long as you're not hurting anyone, anything. Who gives a shit? Once again, in my circumstances, situations, I never thought my very religious family, Christian religion, would be okay with tarot, me being psychic. I thought I was, I was gonna be like, also just saw 3, 2, 1 can mean for me, slow down. Another thing is your soul purpose, your mission is very important. Just saw 3 through 3 too. Anyway, as I was saying, I figured I would be persecuted. Like, I'm assuming I was in a past life for being a witch, for being eccentric, weird, the odd one. I'm saying air quotes, but I am all those things. And nobody gives a shit, to put it frankly. Or at least they're not saying it to my face. And right now, I'm at a point where I just don't care. Take some time, you will get there eventually, but just start being who you are. And part of me is also, I like to sing, but I'm scared to actually sing. That's something I'm working on. It's not something you necessarily need to work on, it's something you just need to do. Like with the control issues, and just belt out when you hear your favorite song, 9 of Cups. I think it's 9. I just counted these. 9. 9 of Cups. My situation, it might make sense to you. You might be having you might be in the same boat, but just different category. Maybe you felt persecuted and like you shouldn't do. A systematic system keeps running through my head. You feel you should be a certain way or keeps things a certain way in order to have someone's approval. You might be still searching for someone's approval. I don't know why I keep doing this. Systematically. Nine? I want to say this is 9. 6. Meow. Yeah, that's 9. 9 of Pentacles. This could have something to do with love as well. Kiki, the garage is gonna be just as cold. Anyway, maybe you saw relationships, love, things going to shit, or you saw someone be codependent and you feel you have to be quite the opposite. You feel you should be ashamed if you are in love, you want to be in love, you want that happy family, the white picket fence. There's nothing wrong with that. Or it's nothing wrong with if you want to be single, if you want to not want to be, if you don't want to be in a relationship, there's nothing wrong with that either. There's nothing wrong with any of those scenarios. Then the King of Cups. Maybe you have all this love to give, but you're scared to give it because scared the devil will appear. The codependency, the addiction, all that shit. Then you got the Queen of Wands. As soon as you realize and accept that there is nothing wrong with love, love is power, love is energy, love is what... Exactly, Kitty. Love is what meows. I can end there. That explained everything. You got the haircut on the bottom. Love is the end all be all. Love is light. Love is all that. You know the sayings. Unconditional love is what helps everything be as it is. Then the haircut on the bottom. Systematic religion, spirituality, systems. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Like I told group 1. And Temperance on the bottom. Like I told group 1. You're charging towards this whether you want to or not, so it's coming. There's so much change happening universally. It's time to accept your fate. You can't escape your fate. You can't either, Kitty. Can I finish this reading, man? Bruh, you're gonna be the Grinch. Your heart is going to explode, explode with all the emotions that are going to bubble up. And you're finally going to be free. I just heard be free. Something is happening with the animals. They're going nuts. Hamster chewing on a cage. Cats meowing. I can give. Yeah, exactly. Unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. There is no strength or weakness in. This is something I had to go through as well. I saw a lot of codependent relationships. Someone just constantly having to be with someone in order to be. So I wanted to shut my heart off and not let love in, and it's almost like, well, I was taught to believe love is weakness. Emotions are a weakness. They are not. It takes enormous strength in being able to channel your emotions, to express them so eloquently, so freely. So don't be afraid of the love you have in your heart, because it is beautiful. I also need to go outside some more. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. Fresh air. Kitty's like, yes, that's what I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna let her. And I'll be back. And I'm back. What else? Let's be fast and give group 2. Anyone else? Song just run through your head. Independence. Vast. Independent. Your independence is the foundation for your strength and success. And right on top of the 9 of Pentacles. 9 can also mean something to you, and that means cycle completion. What do you know? We were at 29 minutes. Not minutes, seconds. There's nothing wrong with being independent, wanting to be independent, but at the same time, there can still be a part of you that wants all the love in the world and wants to give all the love in the world. That is not weakness. And you can have everything you want. With the right person, they will give you the freedom, the independence, but also still want to be your king or queen of cups. Your king or queen in general. It's about finding that balance. And I just saw 111 again. Bruh. Yes, that can go there. Balancing unconditional love and the need for independence. This can be your light and dark side. Light and dark. For me, personally, because why not just throw some examples out there? Capricorn side, not Capricorn. Sagittarius side. I want independence. I want freedom. I want to travel the world by myself. But, and I don't want to be tied down. Don't tie me down. Getting sassy. But Capricorn side. Constantly want, or I do want that stability, that foundation, the being able to go home to someone, to a house, to be tied down. I just realized this is my card. Nice. But it's about finding balance, finding and accepting who you are, and then the right person who will give you both. And this can come with communication. Communicate what you want. Or just make it obvious. And like when I read my cards and the wedding card comes out, I'm like, oh hell no. And I imagine myself running away. At the same time I do want to get married. At the same time I don't. I'm confusing. I'm confused myself. White Tarot. Sensitivity, you are becoming increasingly sensitive, avoid harsh relationships, environments. I'm going to put this card back because I was rambling about me. What's the last piece of advice I can give them? Purification. Design for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. Find out what you want. Not what other people want you to want. What you feel you should want. Dude, these cards again came out in first group too. Focused intention. Keep you unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions. Focus on your target, and you will make your mark. Did it. On the bottom, peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. You don't have to constantly be on every situation, every decision. Your actions, the peace you feel, the love you feel, the acceptance, the surrender, it is going to reflect in the outward thing. And if there's a third party situation, because there's two dolphins here and one over here, just everything will work out peacefully, beautifully, and as it should. If not at first, then it'll come to that eventually. There's no need to worry. Last card. That almost hit me in the face. It came out so aggressively. Fertility. Ostera. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and convert to new conditions. Give birth to yourself. That sounds painful. This is saying if you have a job, a thing that you don't like, but you have something else you do like, and you've been thinking of making that something you do like into a business, or just wanting to try new things like sculpting, for an example, painting, doing something you haven't, do that you've been wanting to do. It's that simple. Don't complicate it. Don't overthink it. Don't worry if you'll be good or not. Eventually, if you suck at first, you will get good with practice. Okay? If you don't succeed, keep on doing it. Get up and do it again. Until you're like, I did it good. Okay, that is all I have for you. I hope I at least made you laugh if it did not resonate. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a nice day. If you want a private reading, check the description box below, and you can check out my website for testimonials. You can join me on Patreon if you want. And you can follow me on Instagram, where I need to go live because I keep wanting to say that. Also, every Sunday I host a giveaway for a free reading. Chance to win a free reading. Is it a giveaway or contest? What's the difference? I need to look that up. Note to self. And I think I said all I needed to say. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye! Group 3. Hi. You are the people. Your authentic selves. Peoples. Very much drawn to this card. Skittles. Skittles. Okay. And stop digging around. In you, the crown chakra. You have all this knowledge. You have all these downloads. Listen to them. It's following it as I'm doing this. I'm not easily amused. So you have all this, so you have this illumination. You just have to be in a calm state so you can actually understand it. And hopefully this will help you understand what's happening. Stop. I need to stop getting distracted. Also, this is validating that what you've been downloading, what you've been seeing, experiencing, hearing, however you're perceiving it, getting it, or just knowing it, is validation that you're not crazy. It's not all in your head. Well, it is currently in your head, but it's being sent to your head, and it's going to manifest into reality, or it already happened. However it applies. You're not crazy. And it's okay to ask people. You can ask me, or whoever you trust and feel comfortable asking. Okay. Ask them if they read cards, they're psychic, they're just their opinions. If you feel comfortable, ask them to validate. It's like, am I crazy? Is this actually happening? Did I actually hear this? Because I do that all the time. Some of it's so far-fetched that you just have to get a second opinion. Ah shit, I was drawn to this too. That resonates with me too, I guess. It does. Okay. These cards shot out. Apple, risk and reward, and trick or treat, mischief and play. You, watch it. You right there. You are the trickster. The one who likes to have fun. He just wants to joke around all the time. And it is time to finally accept that. The underworld, where all things pause in the beginning end. You may feel like you should be wise, do better, be better. You have all this knowledge, therefore you have to act a certain way. No, the fuck you don't. I would say the best professors, teachers, are ones who can deliver the message and make you laugh at the same time. I hope I'm doing that. What can it tell group 3 about who they are? Emotional intelligence. Could also be an empath. You're just highly in tune, very psychic. And I have all the abilities. You really need to start tuning in and listening to them, because they're telling you and giving you the answers that you're asking outwardly, but you know them. You just have to know yourself in order to differentiate, tell the difference between what you're perceiving, knowing, and what you're making out to be something else. Because soul, truth, that is simple. Ego, mind complicates things. We create the drama in our heads. And if we keep creating the drama, it's going to reflect outwardly. If it's like, keep hearing systematic. If it's continuous, then it will start. But if you're at peace and you're showing light and love and just giving out the positive vibes and positive stuff, yeah, then it's going to reflect. Also, if you're doing a lot of inner work, you're healing your wounds, getting your shit in order, doing all that, it's going to reflect outwardly as well. Universe is a mirror. Or God, source, whatever your title is for it. Just all 11 again. Everything is a mirror. Even some, especially empaths, if you're a mirror to certain people because you pick up on their energies so easily. If they come in all excited, happy, this happened with my mom months ago. She was happy and excited and giddy, and I would join in naturally. If you want to get technical, analytical, I don't know, what are the words? You know how animals, dogs, are so eager to join in? That's how empaths are. They don't know what's going on, but like, fuck yeah, what's going on? Or don't even ask, fuck yeah, we're jumping and celebrating. That type of situation. That's empaths. So dogs are the purest souls. They know all the knows that we all need to know when they have that unconditional love. That's how I naturally feel. Anyway, you are a mirror too if you are an empath, which most people are. They're just not awake to it. We're all psychic, we just don't. Not everyone is acknowledging it, accepting it. I just saw 12/21, my birthday. That could mean something to you as well. It could be the mirroring number. But also, what I was saying, that's why a lot of people avoid empaths, because they reflect what they're dishing out. So if they're being negative Nancy's, you're going to be a negative Nancy right back. Or a negative Nick. Why is it just Nancy who's negative? I met quite a few negative dudes. Bros. Proteins. Male figures. Rant over. Okay, what else can I... Okay. Midnight, the most magical hour of all. That I'm hearing a clock ticking. This is a different message. It'll come when you least expect it, whatever it is to you. It won't resonate with everyone, but alright then. That's the best things that happen, the best and the worst. When you're least expecting them to happen and they just surprise you, I have come to realize and accept surprises are good. Just saw 1333 too. Threes could be a sign you asked for. Or if not, it could be something you need to look up, the 333. Especially if you keep seeing it. It might reflect in the tarot when I lay those out too. Who is group 3? All of this knowledge. Wise seeing, wise action. I'm gonna take this card back because that was a message for a specific someone. Or a certain someone's. Wise seeing, wise action. You have all this knowledge, but you feel you should be a certain way. Maybe you feel you should be more calm, relaxed, chill, and you're really in someone's face. Because you have all this knowledge that you want to give and you have to get your point across. You're just so eager to teach someone. Just be who you are. The right people will perceive you as you are instead of... How people perceive you is more on them and less on you. 1441 as well. That's what I just seen. That means something to me, I just don't know. Or maybe it meant something to you. Some channeling energies. I just felt like a ding. Like it should mean something. Anyway. Graveyard, unnecessary fear. You fear the unknown, fear what you don't know. Fear all the fears in the world. There's nothing to fear except fear itself. Maybe you fear yourself. Maybe what other people think of you. Maybe you think your darkness is too dark. And it's the label on it that... If you feel you're being judged by source or God, whatever, the universal law I have come to realize, everything just is. There is no right, wrong, black, white. It's just energy. It's the way we perceive it that gives it the darkness, the light, the in between, the gray. The universe is gray. So if you continuously feel that your darkness is too dark, that the dark thoughts you have, the universe is going to judge you, then it feels it might judge you if you feel it should. Because universe, source is a mirror. If you're just like flying across that, like, yep, this is the way I am, look at me, bitch. I just noticed the yin and yang, the black, the darkness, the light, right there. This could have something to do with twin flames as well. Or becoming in union with yourself. Embracing your light, your darkness, and meeting in the middle where it's gray. Because there is no true light or dark. Everything just is. Okay. Gonna tell group 3. Who are they? Who is group 3? Who is group 3's authentic selves? Group 3's authentic selves. Thank you. Acceptance and equality. You accept all the people without question, rhyme, or reason. You're like, you are who you are and I love you. So why can't you do the same thing to you? Do I have enough room for another card? Because I want another card. Werewolf, exploring wildness. You're scared of your wildness. What I was just talking about with the yin yang, dark, black, white. Everything is just energy. It is not here nor there. Then you have cauldron, synergy and healing. On the bottom. The bottom. You are very close to becoming into union with yourself in embracing all that you are, because there's nothing to fear about who you are. I'm not scared of you. Neither should you be. Just recharge. Everyone has those dark, what people perceive as dark thoughts, and most of them are scared to express them. Like I said in the past 2 groups, if you're not harming anyone, anything, there's nothing wrong with that. Who is group 3? You, the magician, the moneymaker, people who have the solid foundation. You're great at manifesting. You're an old soul. You know how to manifest. You know how to manipulate energies. But you might not admit to it because you might sound crazy. You don't with me. It's fine. So you have all this power, all this knowledge stored inside of you, and it's time to accept it. You've been doing favors, planting your seeds, and it's time to watch them grow. Maybe you want that happy home with the 10 of Cups. And maybe you want the independence. Singing it again. So that's the 9 of Pentacles. Maybe your authentic self is. You want this. You want to build your foundation on your own, have that independence, and still have that as well. A happy home with the kids running around, the loving, significant other person. With you two, you feel like you're spinning your wheels, you're not getting there, but everything, good things take time. It's happening now. The universe is just waiting on you to align with who you are and accept all that you are. Who is group 3? This one tried to come out earlier. Let's make a reappearance. King of Swords. You have all this knowledge, all this truth, all of this thing. Needs to come out. You could also be having trouble if you are female, which most of my viewers are. embracing, accepting your divine masculine in yourself. That could sound sexual. You see both two kings here. And this dude's a dude. Ace of Cups on the bottom right now. All this love to give. All this creative expression, freedom, intuition is overflowing. You're getting all these downloads and you just don't know what to do. You're like, oh my god, I need to make sense of this. Way I make sense of the downloads and things is, I just saw 2112 too. Could definitely have to do with twin flame, union, reunion, whatever. Okay, what I do to make sense of my downloads and things I get and perceive, write it down. If it feels like, yes, this makes sense, yes, it makes sense. Don't question it. It's like, nah, this is weird. I don't know, then it might not be fit. Or you can ask other people. If it feels right, go with it. Feels wrong, throw it off to the side. Okay, who is group 3? Who did Jerry? Could be Cancer. Bleeding Heart. 3 of Swords. That I'm seeing you hold a lot of love. All the things you store it in your heart. This is a message to me. I realized this earlier. I'm trying to get sick right now. And I've just learned something. Got some bad news. And I was having moments of, is this worth it? Reading cards, doing this, being psychic. Because the knowing gets to be too much. Knowing it and not being able to do anything about it, just waiting. This ends up happening to your heart, and you're storing all this energy in there. All this energy, all this emotion that you haven't expressed. It can be too much. You have to express it. Write it, paint, sculpt, sing, write a song. You have to release it in some way, or just imagine it being released, because it will stick with you and it will weigh heavy on your chest, and it could manifest into a cold. There's nothing wrong with who you are. Be all that you are. What else can I tell group 3? Last piece of advice I can tell group 3. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Prosperity. Universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Mother Earth, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. Sacred space. Create an altar, visit a power place to connect with the divine. That scenario right there, I just seen what I'm gonna do later. Listen to music that's going to bring out the emotions and like just sit there with your emotions and let it pour out. So if you don't release it, the burden is going to get too heavy. Anything else? So group 3. Right, okay, we'll just go. We're going to go with it. That's on the bottom. Bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Yep, that's what that says. Blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. You might be just learning about energy transmutation. Is that the word? Transmuting energies and all that. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. The arts. Express it. Express yourself through creative activities. Then unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. For whatever reason, you're meant to have this knowledge. You asked for it. You're here to store it. You have to detach to an extent to the knowing and the not knowing. Everything just needs to be. And having all of this love, this unconditional love for everyone, everything, is completely okay. Do not fear this love, because it is the most beautiful, magical thing you could possibly have. But you have to remember, the iceberg just fell. Have to remember to express it, to release it, or else it'll sit with you for a while until it bursts out. If you're going through this now, it is the universe's way, universe, source, angels, guides, whatever, or your way of teaching you how to actually release, transmutation, the energy from there to there, or transmute it from something to something else, you know. So it's going to sit with you until you learn how to do it. And you can figure that out on your own or ask other people for help. Okay. That's all I have for you. Thank you for watching. If you want a private reading, check the description box below. Now it just flew up my face and I got distracted. Just tried to go in my eye. It's a private reading, description box. Check out testimonials. You can join me on Patreon. Like, share, subscribe if you vibe with me, if this message made sense. And you can follow me on Instagram for a chance to win. I host a giveaway, a contest every Sunday for a chance to win a free reading. All you can do is comment below the post. To clarify that. Okay. Thanks for watching and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.